Good evening, I'm Steve Hensley. A groundbreaking ceremony was held today in Knott County. State and local officials gathered to celebrate a future multi-purpose building at the Mine-Made Adventure Park. WYMT's Chas Jenkins attended the event.
New improvements to Mine-Made Adventure Park in Knott County,
which will consist of a 3,000 square foot meeting room. We'll have a camp store and 2 small business opportunities in front as well.
Bringing job opportunities and economic development to the county.
Our camp store, a lot of folks, we want to be a one-stop shop. Stop in here, get what you need, and it's going to bring revenue to the community. And you know, I think the storefronts is going to be awesome for a park.
Proud of the collaborations between the region's counties.
You have several counties involved in this great project here, hosted by Knott County, and I want to see more of that.
Excited for the future that tourism can bring to the state.
The beauty of these hills and the warmness of the people is a great asset that we need to sell. And this project, among others like this, is making that happen.
Hoping to see more revenue be brought in through the park.
We're appreciative of the congressman to believe in this project and the governor's staff. Hey, we appreciate having the team leaders be team players with us and to move forward with this. I mean, this is exciting.
Offering a unique experience in the mountains. In Knott County, Chas Jenkins, WYMT Mountain News.
Dobson says construction on the new building should begin early this summer.
Well, it's been kind of a dreary day around the mountains today. We've seen plenty of cloud cover, chilly temperatures, and even more of that is on the way as we head through the remainder of tonight, because we're not done with those shower chances just yet. A look outside right now from our I-64 camera at Moorhead. You can see a few of those raindrops on the camera lens this afternoon as the dreary conditions continue. Mountain Parkway at Slade, overcast, drier there, but we have seen a few showers work through the region. It's chilly out there. Middle to upper 40s for most, a few low 40s sneaking in there now into portions of southwest Virginia. We're seeing winds out of the south and west, 10 to 15 miles per hour, usually a warm direction. But this time we've got cooler air out to the west, and that's what we're seeing with those feels-like temperatures feeling closer to the upper 30s in many spots. A few showers still working on through. These are the ones at least being detected by pinpoint Doppler from Moorhead on down to about Williamsburg, continuing to push to the east. Again, not heavy rain, not all day, but it will be with us as we head through the evening hours. And in addition to that, some of those, let's say, sprinkles that are not being picked up on pinpoint Doppler because they're a little too low to the ground. In any case, we're going to continue to watch that, and more shower chances head our way as we head into later tonight. I'll have the latest on when we could see flurries and then eventually 70s coming up in just a few short minutes. Weather in March. Steve?
Yep, a little bit of everything. All right, Evan, thank you. Food pantries make it their mission to help communities and extend resources to others in order to better serve those in need. One local food pantry is using their connections to help a local elementary school keep its students fed during the weekend. WYMT's Alyssa Williams spoke to those with the Hazel Green Food Project to learn more about this operation.
For the staff and faculty at Red River Valley Elementary School in Wolfe County, the well-being of students is their top priority.
Can't stress enough how much we worry about the kids over the weekend. You know, when the kids are here at school, we know they're getting fed, we know they're getting what they need, but when they go home on the weekends, we worry all weekend.
Hearing about the needs of these students, the Hazel Green Food Project partnered with CS&K Farms and Kentucky Hunters for the Hungry to donate 150 pounds of ground beef for the students to take home on Friday.
That is the most humbling thing I can do for anybody, is to help somebody that needs something and that I'm capable of doing. So it makes me feel very, very good.
Those with the Red River Valley Elementary Schools say since more than 85% of their students are a part of the free or reduced lunch program, donations like this can benefit students immensely.
they get food items that normally wouldn't be purchased at the grocery store because they would be considered frivolous, and parents maybe don't buy that because they can't afford that type of food.
Hazel Green Food Project President Nikki Stacy says she hopes to continue this partnership with CS&K Farms and Kentucky Hunters for the Hungry to help end hunger in the region.
Today's project is just the beginning. I feel like if we keep growing a connection to the community and with the school, that people won't be ashamed to reach out to us when they are in need of food.
Working together to help bridge the hunger gap. In Wolfe County, Alyssa Williams, WYMT Mountain News.
The Food Project's president, Nikki Stacy, says if you have school-aged children and are in need of some extra assistance, message the Hazel Green Food Project on Facebook and say, "How about them?" followed by your child's school mascot, and they can help you as discreetly as possible. Lev Parnis, a former associate of Rudy Giuliani, pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit wire fraud. The guilty plea stems from Parnis conspiring to steal hundreds of thousands of dollars from investors at a company called Fraud Guarantee. Parnis will be sentenced in late June and faces up to 20 years in prison. A prosecutor says the government will seek restitution. Parnis has been linked to Giuliani's efforts to investigate the Biden family and their alleged business dealings in Ukraine. He was convicted last year in a scheme to funnel Russian money into U.S. elections. The FBI is offering a $15,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of a fugitive charged in the January 6th U.S. Capitol breach. Jonathan Pollock is one of a small group of people who apparently went on the run after being charged. The 23-year-old from Lakeland, Florida, is accused of assaulting multiple police officers with a deadly weapon. According to court documents, co-workers say when Pollock came back, he bragged about his involvement before leaving for what he claimed to be a family emergency a few days later and never came back. The FBI has been trying to arrest him since June. According to North Korea state media, leader Kim Jong-un was on hand to watch the launch of the biggest intercontinental ballistic missile ever made by the North and the first such test in 5 years. This ICBM was launched vertically, stayed in the air for 71 minutes, reaching a maximum altitude of more than 3,700 miles, traveling higher and longer than any previous missile test before crashing into the waters between North Korea and Japan. It fired on a standard trajectory. Experts believe the so-called monster missile could travel more than 8,000 miles, placing all of the continental United States within range. The U.S. expects to see a record-setting burst of migrants at the southern border during the next few weeks. According to the U.S. Border Patrol, up to 8,000 people could be taken into custody per day. That's more than twice the daily number of apprehensions recorded in 2019 during the Trump administration, and Border Patrol officials expect it will be the norm within the next month and a half. Officials say coronavirus-related conditions have caused more people to want to migrate northward. The Border Patrol has reported about 940,000 border arrests since October 2021. More e-cigarette products got the green light to remain on the shelves. The Food and Drug Administration authorized several tobacco-flavored products from Logic Technology Development Thursday. Under the pre-market tobacco product application, companies have to submit applications to keep their vaping products in the market. In documents to the FDA, Logic said its e-cigarette products can reduce a smoker's risk of exposing themselves to potentially harmful toxins when compared to traditional cigarettes. March is Poison Prevention Awareness Month. This week has a focus on protecting pets. Vet offices see thousands of poisoning cases across the country, but local veterinarians say many are accidental. Some of the largest threats are rat poison, some of which does not have a true antidote, as well as some sugar-free foods that may include xylitol or birch sugar. Dr. Danica Harvey at the Appalachian Animal Hospital in Hazard says medicines are very dangerous as well, whether it be accidental or purposefully given, and the owner is not aware of the poisoning.
Sometimes those are accidental, that the owner drops a pill, and the dog runs by and gets it before they can get it, but other times we have situations where owners give medicine not aware that it's not safe for the animals.
Some of the most dangerous medication is Tylenol in cats. Dr. Harvey also said Easter lilies are poisonous to cats if ingested and suggests not planning any if you do have a feline friend. Coming up on Mountain News at 5:30, solidarity during a time of war. Hundreds of performing arts students who left Ukraine are back on stage in other parts of Europe.
And scattered showers aren't finished with us yet, but we will remain cooler as well. I've got the latest on the way now.
WYMT News app offers alerts on break.